Today we're going to do some sun salutations. We're going to do the beginner's version of sun salutations C's. Take it nice and steady. Sun salutations work every part of the body, so they're a great practice to do if you haven't got much time and you want to get a decent workout in. Sun salutations are a great way to do that. So this is just a short sequence introducing you to the sun salutation C's. Standing in Tadasana, hands at heart center, soft gaze on the fingertips. Breathing in, reaching all the way up. Breathing out, forward fold. Stepping back with the right leg, knee to the floor, foot to the floor. Gazing forward, coming to rest on your fingertips. The further you send that back knee, the deeper you get into that hip flexor here. Also opening up through the outer hip and through the front of the body. Be mindful that your shoulders haven't crept up by the ears. Create that space between the shoulders and the ears. Yoga is all about creating space in the body to create space in the mind. Placing both hands on the floor, stepping back into plank. So plank is great for building core strength, igniting the inner fire, pressing through the heels, following that energy along the legs, through the torso, out through the crown of the head. 2 more smooth breaths here. Just taking the first couple of rounds nice and smoothly. Lower the knees to the floor, lower the chest between the hands as you exhale, scooping forward, low cobra, inhale. Opening up through the heart center, through the front of the body. Elbows are bent, skimming the ribs. Watch the shoulders don't creep up again. Create that space between the shoulders and the ears by bending the arms. Slight lower back bend in low cobra. Curling the toes under, coming into downward dog and walking your dog, alternate heels towards the floor. Activating the glutes, the hamstrings and the calves. Downward dog also a great pose if you're struggling with lower back niggles, helps to ease out the lower back. Lowering both heels towards the floor. And then when you're ready to breathe in, taking the right leg up to the ceiling, pressing through the heel, toes facing towards the floor, breathing out, taking that foot to the top of the mat. And if you struggle to get it up there, you can always take hold of your foot and guide it up. Gazing forward in the low lunge, breathing nice and smoothly. Bringing the left foot up to join the right in a forward fold as you breathe out. Breathing in, let the breath take you all the way up, closing the pose. We're going to lead with the left leg. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, forward fold. Stepping back with the left leg. Gazing forward as you breathe in. Coming back to the breath. Again, we're going to take this round nice and steady as you get used to the movements. Placing both hands on the floor, stepping back into plank. Coming back to the breath. Nice, smooth breaths throughout. Even if your breath starts to run away with you, just slow it right down. Sends a powerful message to the brain that you've got this and you've got this, you can do it. Lower the knees onto the floor, lower the chest between the hands as you exhale, scooping forward, low cobra. Inhale. Again, coming back to the breath, nice smooth breaths throughout. Curling the toes under, coming into downward dog. And breathing in, coming up onto the tiptoes, stretching through the soles of the feet. Breathe out, lower the heels and lift the toes. Breathe in, coming up onto the tiptoes. Breathe out, lower the heels and lift the toes. Last time, breathe in, coming up onto the tiptoes. Breathe out, lowering the heels and lifting the toes. Taking the left leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog as you breathe in. Breathe out, taking that foot to the top of the mat, gazing forwards. And then bringing the right foot up to join the left in a forward fold as you breathe out. Breathing in, let the breath take you all the way up, closing the pose. So now we're going to do it a bit more dynamically. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, forward fold. Stepping back with the right leg. Gazing forwards as you breathe in. Hands flat on the floor, stepping back into plank. Lower the knees, lower the chest between the hands as you exhale, inhale, low cobra. Curling the toes under, coming into downward dog as you breathe out. Breathe in, taking the right leg up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Breathe out, taking that foot to the top of the mat. Gazing forwards as you breathe in. Bringing the left foot up to join the right in a forward fold as you breathe out. Breathe in, let the breath take you all the way up. Closing the pose as you breathe out. And leading with the left leg. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, forward fold. Stepping back with the left leg. Gazing forwards as you breathe in. Hands flat on the floor, stepping back into plank. Lower the knees, lower the chest between the hands as you exhale, inhale, low cobra. Curling the toes under, coming into downward dog as you breathe out. Breathe in, taking the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Breathe out, taking that foot to the top of the mat. Gazing forwards as you breathe in. Bringing the right foot up to join the left in a forward fold as you breathe out. Breathe in, let the breath take you all the way up. Closing the pose as you breathe out. And let's do one more modified sun salutation to get us back down onto the mat. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, forward fold. Coming halfway up, nice flat back, hands on the shins. And just stepping back into downward dog. Sinking down onto your knees. Bringing the toes together, sitting back into child's pose. Just finishing off the practice with a couple more poses. Child's pose is a really nice pose. It stimulates the digestion, stretches through the lower back. Really lovely pose for turning inwards. And then we're gently going to roll up one vertebra at a time, swinging the legs round. Coming into a seated position, taking the arms overhead as you breathe in. As you breathe out, coming down anywhere along the legs as is comfortable. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, the great asana. And if you can't reach your feet, you take hold of your shins or your ankles. You can also wrap a strap, a tie or a scarf around the ball of the feet and hold on to that. This is a lovely pose, stretching through the hamstrings. Great for digestion and also increasing the energy to the nerves along the spine. Seated forward fold, the great asana. Asana in yoga means pose. And then taking the arms overhead as you breathe in, as you breathe out, bring the hands down by your hips. Coming to rest on your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Again, stretching through the lower back. So child's pose, downward dog, hugging the knees to your chest. Great poses if you're struggling with any lower back niggles. This pose is also great. It releases oxytocin into the body, a feel-good hormone. And then releasing the knees, taking the legs onto the floor, coming into a short Shavasana. Relaxing your feet and your ankles. Relax your shins and your calves. Relax your kneecaps and the backs of your knees. Relax your thighs and your hamstrings. Relax your hips, pelvis and buttocks. Relax your belly and lower back. Relax your ribs and torso. Relax your chest and upper back. Relax your shoulders, arms and hands. Relax your mouth, tongue and jaw. Relax the space between your eyes and around your eyes. Relax your forehead and the crown of your head. So no matter how short your yoga practice has been, even if you're just doing a few rounds of sun salutations, always a good idea to squeeze in a Shavasana. It allows our body to absorb the benefits of the practice. It's great if you can get at least 6 minutes, but even just a couple of minutes is advantageous, really helpful. So of course, if you'd like to take longer, by all means pause the video and settle into your Shavasana space for a bit longer. But if you're ready to transition into the rest of your day, bringing some movement to your fingers and toes by wriggling them. Taking the arms overhead, stretching the fingers in the opposite direction to the feet. And then when you're ready, roll over onto your right hand side. Taking a couple of breaths of transition. And then using the hands to guide you, keeping your eyes closed and your head hung low, slowly and gently return to a comfortable seated position, bringing the hands to heart center. May the light that shines within me honour the light that shines within you. Namaste.